everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Impopable from Game here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today we are doing another 2 towers in Impopable. We are doing Max and Flame Princess, though you already know that. So yeah, this was the second highest voted when I did the poll for 2 towers in Impopable. To be fair, that was when over half the vote was going towards Commander Cassie and Captain Cassie, but, well, you know, I mean, it's still somewhat fair. Obviously, who knows what those other 55% would have picked and blah, 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 but close enough. This is the one we're doing. I'll probably do another poll in a little bit to do the next one, rather than just keep on going down with the, lowest on the list, because I don't really feel like I want to see one that has, a 1% voted for it, even if it is because people just wanted something else better. I still would rather do a new vote, so we're probably going to do one soon. So if you're interested, keep an eye on the community tab. It'll be there, so that's cool. Yeah, I do actually quickly want to say, I mentioned this in the community tab, but I haven't actually done it yet in video, which is one of the things I want to do for the $5 members. I want to say a huge thank you to my newest member, Banana Gamer, spelled with 2 N's, because I guess he didn't want to be banana. Is banana spelled with 2 N's? I don't think so. When I typed it out, autocorrect was like, no, it's false. Change it. Change it. But anyways, Banana Gamer with 2 N's, you're awesome. Thank you for the dono. Well, dono? No, that's the wrong word. Membership. Thank you for being a member. Which is technically also a donation, but that's not the point. If you want to be a member, there's a link in the description. It only works on computer. It says that there too. But yeah, so if you want to be a member, help me out. Links in the description. Anyway, let's get on to the video. Gonna go through the weapons and trinkets for the characters, and then we shall get started into the map. The map we're doing it on, by the way, is Pizza Sassy's, because I wanted a map that was still difficult, and that I hadn't gone Impopable on, but they're still doable. And there's not actually all that many maps that fit that description, because this combo is not going to be that well. I did on a fairly easy map with Sai and Sam, which I think to be significantly better towers, and it was Fortified Bad Balloon, and they lost to it. So, well, I don't know, I'm not super confident. There's also going to be a link to the playlist of 2 Town Poppables. I think I made one for that. If not, I'll make one, but I'm pretty sure I did. So I'll have a link to that. But yeah, let's just take a look at the trinkets, and then we can get started. Flame Princess, the weapon is, of course, Wand of Disbursement, which, am I the only one that always thinks it looks like a butterfly, right? Totally a butterfly. Now, apparently, it's just some motion technology, blah, blah, blah. Increases range by +8, another 0.5 per star, 3 damage, 1.4 stars, so that's an extra 2. She's level 8, right? Yeah, that's an extra 2, so that would be 5 damage total. And then it also gives the ability, which it one-shots the strongest balloon on screen, except bad balloons. It doesn't one-shot bad balloons, so that would be really, really overpowered, so I guess that's probably why. It's pretty good. You can use it fortified ZMGs, pretty strong. Not the most useful ability in most circumstances. If you need to use the ability, you'll probably do, but if it's only going up to extreme mode, it works really well. But anything past extreme mode, it's not going to carry too much, but still. For trinkets, we have the Fire Crown for unlocking her ability, because that increases her attack speed and her allies. It's mostly meant for allies, but still, it's mostly for her attack speed boost that I use it. There's Demon Heart for +2 damage, Engineer's Blueprint for +5 damage to Moab class balloons, because Moabs. We got a Baker Shard for +50% attack speed, Hot Gauntlets for +1 damage, +15% attack speed, the Gugura Meter for +3 damage from all sources while within range of the equipped character. Basically, if balloons are in range of Flame Princess, they're like, I'm weak, do extra damage to me, I don't care if it's Flame Princess. So anything does extra damage to it if they're near her. It's kind of like a reverse village buff. Instead of buffing the tower, instead of towers in range doing more damage, it's balloons in range that take more damage. A little interesting. Then we have Cosmic Gauntlets for 15% attack speed and 10% ability cooldown, which is actually pretty useful for Flame Princess. And finally, I'm equipping Future Crystal for 20% off Moab class balloons health, except for bad balloons, where it only does 5%. 5% is still a lot of damage. For even non-fortified bad balloons, that would be 4,000 damage? Is that math right? That math's not right. It would be 1,000 damage? Okay, not as impressive, but it's still a lot of damage. And for Moab class balloons, 20%, that's a significantly larger portion. So, you know, that's pretty big. Does a lot of damage, and it's just a passive thing. It's pretty nice. Then if we take a look at Max's, I'm like, wait, I thought Max was 2 away from you. Maybe it's 2 in front. We have Dragon Fangs, plus 2 damage, plus 1 per 5 stars, so plus 3 damage total. Pierce, plus 4, plus 1 per 3 stars, so plus 5 total, because he's still not level 6. Max, what are you doing? You gotta catch up. We have his own special trinket, the Stone of Ancient Knowledge, which, am I the only one that thinks that looks very creepy, those teeth for that monkey? I think it's the same teeth as, like, the monkey knowledge, but it's terrifying me. That face, it's not a nice looking monkey. It looks very scary, but it makes him throw 1 extra dart, which is super useful. Then we once again have Engineer's Blueprint, plus 5 damage to mobs. We got Baker Shard, plus 50% attack speed. Heart Gauntlets, if I could get to it once more, with plus 1 damage, plus 15% attack speed. And yeah, again, it's Cosmic Gauntlets, plus 15% attack speed, 10% cooldown reduction. Yeah, a lot of these trinkets are identical, because they're just good trinkets. But yeah, let's get into this. These towers are pretty powerful. We're doing, once again, Pizza Sassies. These skills are... Can I actually see it? I can. Difficulty modifiers. Woo! Regen balloons, regrow back faster, and balloons move 1.5 times faster. I didn't know it could give a speed increase too. That's cool. Then we have... Wait, am I clicking on the wrong one? Oh, it's looking at all of them. Okay. More regrow balloons grow back faster, balloons move 1.5 times faster. That's what I thought. I'm like, wait, I'm clicking on one of these, right? No, it talks about all of them. I was not expecting that. Regardless of my, well, I don't know, ignorance, I guess ignorance. Let's get onto this map with the wonderful world of lots of pizza and other things and a fairly gross restaurant. And let's place Max, woo, and Flame Princess. Oh, Flame Princess. Our towers are placed. The match is settled. Now all we have to do is upgrade them. This is going to be pretty fun. None of these characters are actually very expensive though, and Max actually makes additional incomes, so... We're gonna have a lot of money. That's not gonna be an issue this time. Money is not gonna be an issue whatsoever, but it's gonna be okay. I'm pretty confident these towers can do it, but I don't know. When I did the Marceline Flame Princess, they failed horribly. I don't even think they made it to round 60. It was a bit of a harder map, but even still, not making it to round 60 is a little sad for this challenge. I mean, I don't know. I do on purpose ones that I think actually stand a chance. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you know what would be a fun 2-town poppable? Finn and Jake! In case you're curious, if you really want to see it, I will do it, but I'm telling you now, it will not succeed. I can just see it now. It's going to be like 6 comments saying, hey, you know what would be a fun 2-town poppable? Finn and Jake. Now, I didn't see it before. Hopefully I won't see it now. I'm looking at every one of you who's going to the comment section as I speak. But yeah, hopefully that'll go pretty well. Pizzas are in action. They're pretty great. We got our napkins, upside down chairs. Seriously, this is just a very unclean restaurant. I don't know Pizza Susie's, whatever the map was called. Pizza Susie's? Was it Pizza Susie's, or am I mixing this up? Susie's Pizza? I feel like Susie's Pizza makes way more sense than Pizza Susie's, but I feel like it was Pizza Susie's. I'm gonna stop saying that and just ignore it. I'll remember later when I edit this video. You can go back, or you already know and are screaming at me. That happens too. Or, you know, the more accurate representation, silently thinking in your head that, oh, Purple Elephant, it's this. But that's okay, that's fine. This is going pretty good though, obviously. Early rounds are pretty easy, not really much to worry about. Just getting our immunities up, making sure we can pop all the balloon types, and then I'll worry about actually becoming stronger later. The main key to the strategy is actually going to be Max. You see, Flame Princess is really powerful, but Max is the only one that really does significant Moab damage between the two. Part of the reason that I find this kind of interesting is that these 2 towers are the only, without any levels, without any trinkets, they are the only camo and lead popping power that you start the game with. Well, not start the game with, that you get if you have the characters within upgrades. Oh, and Commander Cassie. But these 2 characters are much easier to get. Max, you straight up start off with, and Flame Princess, although you don't start off with her, she is one of the, she's significantly easier to get than Commander Cassie, since you only have to beat her maps on normal mode, even if her maps are annoyingly difficult, because they are. I remember when I did, I forget what challenge I did, but I did it on Impopable. I think it was the no upgrades challenge. Her map is still challenging. Like, it's not that bad, but, because the modifiers out there, like, it's not fortified or anything, but it's annoying. It's definitely annoying, Flame Princess. Getting you is not exactly easy, but once, if you can beat hard mode, you're completely fine for Flame Princess. So that's pretty great. She's a pretty strong tower when you get her, since without trinkets or anything, she has really high Pierce, which makes her really good against balloons. So that'll be pretty useful, but yeah, going pretty strong. Man, Max, you're just going crazy. I kind of love how with the hot tip darts or whatever. Actually, let me check. What is the name of the upgrade? Heat tip darts, hot tip darts. Hot tips, okay, simple as that. Instead of being hot tips, the darts, or the bones, or the teeth, I guess. Dragon fangs, or fangs teeth. I think fangs are teeth. I assume it's not, there's not a reason they have a different name. I assume, whatever. I'm gonna stop talking about that. Stop contemplating, I don't know, I guess the wording of teeth versus fang. Anyways, I found it kind of funny that they have fire coming out of them at the back. It makes me think that they always look like rocket ships. Weird bone rocket ships, but still cool rocket ships. And I have no idea why. That's just the way the fire works. You can only see it for like a flash too, which kind of makes me think, oh, like super speedy or whatever. Which I guess in my mind makes me think of rocket ships. I don't know, I guess I should think about Flash or something. But I don't know, rocket ships are fast. Flash is... Though I guess Flash, there's probably a reason why Flash's colors are like red and yellow. Kind of similar, well, obviously he's more like lightning, I guess. But they kind of similar to like fire colors more than lightning in my opinion. And, you know, fire, rocket ships, same deal. I don't know. Oh, is lightning red? I don't think lightning's red. I mean, technically, I don't think lightning's yellow either. Lightning's usually just, like, flashes of white. Or is... Wait. I'm trying to remember this. Lightning is the light that forms, and thunder is the name of the sound that it makes, right? I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure lightning is what it looks like. Thunder is the sound. It's confusing, or I'm mixing this up completely and lightning's something completely different from thunder, but I'm pretty sure they're related. I think the lightning is the visual and the thunder is the noise. Like, you hear thunder, but you see lightning. You don't see thunder and you don't hear lightning. I think that's the right, man, I'm struggling with this word today. I think that is the right wording, I guess, wording, usage, format. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's how you use those words, it's what those words mean. There's probably a much better word for this. I don't know, I'll probably remember it later and be like, man, did I really have to spend like 10 minutes talking about this stuff and then have absolutely no idea what it actually means? Yes, I do. But yeah, going pretty great. We just took out our first Moabs pretty easily. But as I always say with these challenges, or at least I say it a lot of the time, you don't really get a good sense of how well this is going to go. Until, at the very least, the first UMG, preferably the DTs. And once you get past that, if you can survive, like, 60, 69, and you're pretty good, you're probably fine to make it to 75. I mean, occasionally you lose to 73, but you're usually fine till 75, unless you're, like, really struggling to beat those rounds, like 16, 69. But if you have those rounds done pretty well, you're probably fine till 75. But 75, with that bad balloon, it can completely mess you up. There have been so many runs where I've just been demolishing, and then the bad balloon pops up and he's like, hi, I have 70,000 health. Bye! I mean, he doesn't have 70,000 health, and he actually moves incredibly slowly, so I guess it's not like that. It's more like, I don't know, supervillains in movies. They're like slowly walking towards you like, I am the bad guy, yes. I don't know, I guess or like when they discuss their like evil plans, monologue or whatever. Am I the only one who learnt monologue from watching The Incredibles? Or not learnt monologue, but whenever I say that, I think of The Incredibles with, not Sinestro, Syndrome. I think it's Syndrome. No, it's not. I think you know who I'm talking about. He's the big S. He's like an S something supervillain from The Incredibles Pixar movie, which is also just an incredible movie. But yeah. I just, whenever I hear monologue or say monologue, I think of the scene where he talks about monologues. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Incredibles. It's a good movie, and you will not regret it. I'm not gonna say where to watch it. I think it's on like Disney Plus if you have it, but I don't know. Or you can just own it. Some people own it. It's old enough that you may just own the disc. But I guess that doesn't really say anything because you can own discs now. I guess own the VHS. Is VHS the right word? I don't know. The tape things. Own one version of tapes. I think there were like 3 generations of them. VHS is right? That's like the newest tape. I think VHS are like the newest tapes. Newest tapes, they're still probably pretty old. Do any of you even know what a tape is? Probably, but I don't know. Probably like half of you know what tapes are, the other half are like, is it a square DVD? No, not quite. Or all of you know what it is, and I'm sounding very, very, I don't know, just stupid, I guess. But yeah, this is going pretty well. BFB is not a problem. I say not a problem, they're actually not that easy. Max, you're not doing your job, by the way, though, to be fair. Max only really does his job with his ability, which lasts like 5 seconds. So you only do your job a little bit. But let's see, ZMG, obviously I could one-shot it, but as I said, this is the test. You gotta test the experience. How well do we do against the ZMG? If we can beat it without abilities, we're in a pretty good situation. I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we got this. Like, we don't demolish them by any means. Like, that's a little close to the exit. But that was without abilities, and abilities make a massive difference. So I'm a little scared from the bad balloon. But I don't think I'm scared of anything up to the bad balloon. Once the bad balloon comes, then I couldn't be scared. But luckily, I finally have enough coins to use some continue. So if I actually do lose, I can try the sell and buy somewhere else method for these towers to give them just a little bit of extra popping power. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm going to take this opportunity somewhere in the middle to end of the video to say, if you're still watching, it means you're probably enjoying. So you should consider giving the video a like and subscribing to join the Pop Elephant Squad. Only 75% of you are actually subscribed, and it's really nice. If y'all subscribed, I would be over 5,000 subscribers, and that's really crazy, so you should do it. Also, feel free to leave comments if you have any video suggestions. I appreciate absolutely all of it. If you don't know what I just did, it's the Fire Elemental transformation for Flame Princess. It's her ability. It looks super cool. But anyways, yeah, so if you have any video suggestions, game suggestions, comments, just want to say hi, argue about something, if I said something wrong, like, I recently did the money challenge, I made a big mistake with PB's Royal Degree. I said I made $350, made $750, so, you know, just a small margin of error, only less than half of what the actual amount is. It's a little sad, I'm a little sad I made that big of a mistake, but I did, so I have to deal with it. I've added it to the description. I've heard the comments that said it. But, you know, if you are watching the video and you're like, oh, I'll never use PB's Royal Decree ever then, it's a lot better than I said it was. Except it's still not that good, because it's still not that good of an upgrade, because it's still really expensive, and it's annoying to have to use the ability, so it's really easy to not use it, and then you waste money, and then there's always better options, like Cobras and Beamos. Those are always more efficient than it. Well, I don't know about Beamos. Beamos probably are. Cobras definitely are, but Cobras are the most efficient money making in the game. But anyways, whatever. Also, if you haven't seen that yet, go check out the money guide. Even if you're like, I don't need that. I've already beaten the game, no problem. Well, you should still watch it because it still means you get to learn more about the game, and you get to see how to make stupid amounts of money. Plus, I'm probably gonna redo one of my older challenges of trying to get lots of money. In that original video, by the way, I did check. I made 200,000 gold. It's a fair bit of gold. That's a lot of money. So I actually did make a lot of money when I originally tried the challenge. But that was a long time ago. I have more Cobras now, more Beamos, more everything now. And I have a feeling we could do a lot better, which is great. So I'm probably going to redo that soon. I'm debating whether or not to do it using Tuxedo Jake or not using Tuxedo Jake. Let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see it with or without Tuxedo Jake? And if you do vote to say yes with Tuxedo Jake, do you want me to wait till level 7 or not? I say do this. I'm probably going to put a poll in the community tab, so if you want to give a response, go to the community tab, leave a comment. No, don't leave a comment. Click on the poll, leave your vote, I guess, because I'm interested which one you want me to do. I'm happy to do the challenge now. Obviously, we'll still make lots of money. Look at this, with Max making us thousands of dollars. We have 46,000 leftover dollars. We would not have that much without Max. I guarantee you that much. So we started with 46,000. Look at how much money we have at the end of this round, and most of it's thanks to Max. Like, you make money from the balloons, but nowhere near as much as you do thanks to Max. Okay, we just made $300 from this. Like, look at this. We made 3,000, 4,000. And once these BFBs get popped, except Outrage of Maids and Max. Wait, does he just have to hit them? I thought he ends up in the final blow, but it looks like he just has to hit them. Doesn't the upgrade specifically say it has to be the final blow? Yeah, it gets the last hit on a mob. You did not get the last hit on a mob there, so I don't know what you're talking about, Max, but you're clearly making me extra money, so I don't care if it's bugged. Because they're producing gold, even if he's not... Ooh, I'm confused. Anyways, we made, I forgot. Was it 43,000 that we had at the start? If so, we made $13,000, in which case, wow, we're like super good. That was a little scary. I did just use Max's ability, so he's doing a bit of damage until it's gone. I was actually a little curious looking at pop counts. Max has roughly 67% of the pops that Flame Princess does. So roughly two-thirds. Flame Princess has Flame Princess, what would it be? 2/3, 3/3, 5/3 total. Flame Princess has 60% of the pops, Max has 40% of the pops. That took way too much math to figure out. My voice is getting a bit sore, but you know, this challenge is almost over. I think I can wait it out. Going pretty well though. We are making so much money using Max. This round so far we've made $7,000. Let's see how much we make at this end point, thanks to Max once again. Okay, we didn't make that much more, but we made $10,000. That's a pretty decent amount of money, if I do say so myself. Spelf. I guess my name's Spelf now. Anyways, this is going pretty well. I'm honestly a little surprised how well this is going, considering those were all purple balloons. Okay, bad balloon time, any second now. It's the moment of truth. How well do we do against the bad balloon? I'm honestly really terrified we'll do a really bad job. Look at Max's DPS climb. That's actually not that fast. Flame Princess is way faster. We're not doing that much damage. Like, he's in a damage phase. It's not horrible, but it's not very much. Which I don't really like. Flame Princess, come on, you can get a few hits. Really? Are you really telling me that's not in range? Of course that's not in range. Why would that be in range? I swear the hitbox for the bad balloon, and honestly most world class balloons, is way smaller in this game than it is in BT6. In BT6, you won't be in this, the world class balloon won't even be in range of this, and it'll still be doing as much damage as if it were. Why aren't you shooting projectiles? Why aren't you that was a weird glitch. It didn't shoot projectiles. I think we're gonna have to use the continue, because it doesn't look like we're gonna do this without buying and selling. We might, but I really doubt it. I think we might pop it. Okay, final damage phase. Are we gonna pop it? We did barely pop it, but we still lost. So I'm gonna continue, because I know for a fact this is doable. So here's the thought process. Max, you go to the front. I'm gonna leave Flame Princess where she is for now. Max is probably the only one I'm gonna move around a bit. Does the ability come up as soon as you buy it? Because it's a big deal if it doesn't. It does. Okay, that's actually really important. To know that that ability comes up straight away is a big deal. With the ability, you can see Max does decent damage, but he still doesn't do that much. Also, was it just weird that his range go higher for a second there? I don't know. He's doing a few thousand damage. It's not bad. Actually, you know, look, this is pretty significant. 4,000 DPS. That's really pretty good. Okay, Max goes here next. We go upgrades, upgrade, Flame Princess ability, Max, upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. I hate how slow this is to upgrade in this game. It takes forever to upgrade a single thing. Max, do you need another upgrade? No, you're actually doing good damage again. 2,000 damage. Is this any faster? I don't know if this is going any faster, like, whatsoever. It really doesn't feel like it. It might be, but it certainly doesn't feel like it. And I don't really like that, because that's annoying. Activate ability. We're good. Actually, no, this is going way faster. It's already down this damage phase. Okay. For a second there, I'm like, wait, this is not going any faster at all, is it? No, it is. It's just a little not as fast as I would have liked. I'm a little scared for the DTs. Because the CMGs honestly weren't a problem last time. We probably could have popped those. But the DTs flew right past. Cannot one-shot those, so that was a bit of an issue. I'm going to let Max sit here. He's not doing too much damage, but every bit of damage helps. An extra, like, 800 damage is pretty nice. It's even releasing sparks. Like, as the notes pass through, it's literally releasing sparks. That's interesting. That's all I'm gonna say about it. It's very, very interesting. Can he attack the bad balloon when it goes around here? I have no idea. He should be. He can't. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, when you do this loop around, you can pop it, right? I'm not actually sure how much more damage this ability does. I thought this ability added a ton of damage. Okay, no, I'm definitely sure now. He's doing a lot more damage. So ability adds up, but it's not that drastic. Bad balloon's about to pop. Max, are you gonna straight up pop this bad balloon? You honestly might. See, Max was attacking outside of his range. Couldn't Flame Princess have done that? I guess not. That's unfortunate. But yeah, Max, I think we can do this. See, this is the power of selling and rebuying, especially when your tower has a really small range like Max. It makes a pretty big difference. We might even pop the bad balloon before we get in range of Flame Princess and let her just demolish the DTs all by herself. I kind of feel like I should sell Max here, but I'm not sure. Max, you're getting sold and moved over here as cleanup, essentially. Okay, DTs are out. Pop them. Please, please, please pop them. Please, please. Okay, the DTs are dead. We won. I'm like, oh, please, please, for the Max, please, Flame Princess, you have to pop the DDs. And I'm like, oh, now we're fine. No problem there. Now we one-shot nothing, because this ability is so slow. I'm like, oh, actually, we one-shotted some BFBs. Never mind, that worked pretty well. Max, 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 no. No. You did not see that. You did not see that. You did not see that. I did not mess up. I totally didn't lose to the Moab class balloons. What are you talking about? That would be silly. I can't believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. That's so sad. So sad. Immediately use the ability Max. So basically what I've learned is by selling me by Max way more than I have already. That's all I've learned. Just sell him more. As soon as he gets out of range, buy another one. Gotta be super fast this time. I have no idea if he was actually on a range then, but I'm doing it again. This position's better because it's able to attack it while it starts the loop, I think. Actually, I don't know if it's starting the loop like this. I have no idea. Ability activate. Max, stupid amount of DPS. Flame Princess, activate her ability. She's actually shooting fireballs this time. This is wonderful. Okay, I'm not sure wonderful is necessarily the right word, but it's pretty nice. Max damage, go up fast, 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 faster. Activate ability. Boom, boom, just do it the best you can, please, Max. I need you to, like, one-shot this bad balloon, okay? You have to demolish it completely, 100% completely. We're doing okay, but I'm a little nervous still. We were so close last time, and Flame Princess decided that she couldn't pop Moabs without her ability. I blame Flame Princess. I blame you, Flame Princess. I 100% do. I just realized I totally should have rebought these upgrades because I can get another ability. I could have just sold and rebuy to do that way faster. Ability activate. See, look how much of a difference this is going to make. This is going to be a significant difference in damage overall. Like an extra couple thousand. Yeah, 3,000 something damage. It's a big deal. Final damage phase way sooner now. Big, big, big deal. Ability's gone. I'm going to go here to get in range while he does the loop. I want to go top path because the second I get you, I can do you and activate the ability, which is a big deal. More darts. Okay, that was pretty good. It's probably going to pop on this loop, but we will have to wait and see a little bit. Okay, come on, Bad Balloon. You need to do better than this. I repeat, you need to do better than this, Bad Balloon. Do I need to use the ability for this? I don't. That's good. Okay, I'm going to put Max up here. Flame Princess is ready. I wanted to save the ability for Flame Princess because I feel like we might need it. Hopefully we won't, but we might. So I'm going to save it up for that just in case. It's so close. We're not quite going to have the one-shot ability. What's it called? The Wand of Something. The Wand of Something ability. We're not quite going to have it. We're just going to be the tiniest bit off, which is really annoying. I'm going to save Flame Princess's ability for the cleanup because we're only going to get one ability usage, and I feel like that's a better use of it. Max ability activated. What your job, Max, is to do is to demolish the BFB and ZMG layers, to turn it to Moabs, so that Flame Princess can activate her ability and do this cleanup. Max, oh, that was way too close. Why was that so close? That shouldn't have been that close. A bit of a struggle, but we did beat that. That was actually a much tougher challenge than it should have been, but we're good, I guess. Max, Flame Princess, you can... Well, I mean, I guess I should say it. You can beat Impopable together. Just don't try it yourself, because that was not that easy. But yeah, have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye!